Hello everybody, I am Alpaca Patrol, and this is Stellaris. That is right back from another episode of Stellaris. I just wanted to jump in real quick. This isn't the campaign we're playing, obviously, as there's a lot more systems here, but I just wanted to show you guys, off camera, I have this campaign going where it's the best that I've done, and I also learned some more things on this campaign. As you can tell, we're on hyperdrive system, so you see how it's like, there are like hyper lanes, and that's how you move ships across different things, but I'm obviously doing very, very well in this one. I just wanted to show it off because it's cool, and I gotta kill these guys, and then I get access to like a bajillion worlds, but I've got 35 planets in this one. It's real nice. I'm the pink guy, just in case you couldn't tell. Anyway, let's, oh wait, I just load from right here. That is fantastic. Really, testament to the game that you can load into these. Look how quickly I just loaded into that. That is something that is not common to Paradox games. So, anyway, I realize now that I'm a freaking moron, because you don't actually have to make a frontier outpost in order to colonize a planet. But despite that, it's still not the end of the world that I made this frontier outpost. I could always just you know, get rid of it later down the line. And what we're doing here, if I remember correctly, it's been a while because I played that game. It actually hasn't been that long. It's been a day, but I have also played a lot of that other campaign, which is also pretty fun. I still like wormholes better though. So it's not the end of the world that I got this, because I mean we get access to this, the minerals in the credits right off the bat, which is real nice. And then also, we make sure that this guy doesn't put up a frontier outpost, because it looks like he's dropped one in here, which I don't think I can tell if he has. He's got a construction ship here, so I'm going to assume that there's a frontier outpost here, because he doesn't have a planet. So we've secured this location, which has a place for us, and there's a desert world. So that'll be another continental world. And you know what? We could go for this continental world first, but to secure my borders here, it might be best if I go here instead. And you are what? You're my science ship, assumedly. And you're doing that. So let's go ahead and survey that system, and then survey that system. And yeah, let's get underway. So anyway, what technologies are we working on? Influence, toughness, we're almost done. Yeah, an abandoned ship has been left to drift aimlessly above this massive planet. I'm just adding words. Just fucking research it, man. Whatever. I'm just an idiot. So, we have some potential issues. They're superior to us, so good thing I have a fucking embassy there. What about you guys? Are you also superior? And I have an embassy with them too. I'm a smart man. I just set up embassies right off the bat. I mean, there are 2 there. You can have a maximum of 3, so doesn't hurt to have it. We discovered an abandoned solar ship aboard. Satellite vessel was unknown culture and appears to be 1,000 years old. One of the massive sails has a meteorite through it. I think we already read one of these already, so, but either way, we just get some research points, which actually is getting stored right now, as you can see up there, which will be used shortly. Yeah, that is really good, in my opinion, to get early. Although that is also really good to have, but I think I'm just gonna go for the research speed right now. And then, what else do we have? Mineral silo. Silos aren't that great, but it does give us a mineral processing plant, which is amazing. So yeah, let's go for it. So we actually should focus a little bit on military in the near future here. Oh, cool! They set up an embassy. Excellent. So, you guys want to be friendly with me. And we're equivalent now, so something must have went down. But anyway, once we get this colony ship out, which is done now, we're going to actually send it over here. And we're unfortunately going to lose that research because it sucks. But that's fine. I'm going to pop this over there. Now, there are adjacency bonuses, which I haven't really totally worked out exactly how it works. I haven't really looked. Nor have I really cared that much. It's not that big of a deal, to be honest. But it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. So we are going to do that, and we are close on getting our second colony ship, which I am going to rush out to get to that system. First, GORL colony. Our colony ship has gently touched down mouth of large river delta at one of the several continents that can be found on Pangaea. This temperate... Is that really the name of this planet? It is. Oh, that's cool. This temperate forested region will serve as ideal for its landing site. The ship has been permanently covered into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is the process of being removed, so it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first GORL colony on an ancient world. So, this actually triggers an event, as we'll see. And, oh, what is that? Okay, no, it's gas grazers. If that was a construction ship, I would have been very happy at my desire to set that up very early. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of minerals and stuff right off the bat. It would be really nice to have a frontier outpost here, or just get the border growth thing. This colony might reach it. I'm gonna hope it does. If it does, that'd be great. So this is the event that I was talking about. After you get your first colony, pirates happen. Parasitic elements always flock to new markets seeking to cut into the profits at expense of those doing honest business. Space has proven no different. Several underground criminal organizations on GORL have expanded their operations into space by converting a small fleet of civilian freighters into warships. They call themselves the Dread Sun. The trade must flow. Yes, it should. So, we're going to likely encounter them here. Ah, that's a real shame. Alright, let's quickly assign a leader and hope to get something good. Evasion. None of these are really very good. Well, they're going to hit this frontier outpost, which is a real shame. It does have some power, and unfortunately these guys are just not very good. So let's get the evasion guy, pop him in there, send this military fleet over, and hopefully this frontier outpost has minor defenses. Hopefully that'll give us the edge to take out this pirate fleet, and we're going to engage in our first combat as long as this doesn't blow up before my fleet gets there. It's coming. It's on the way. I'm gonna slow down the speed so that you can see this combat. New research, mineral storage. Yeah, right. Okay, cool. Robot or defense platform. Well, spaceport level 2 would be really nice to get, but I'm gonna go for this one just because it's shorter. We are not doing super well in this engagement, and I actually wanted to lower the speed. There we go. Not that slow. That's a little too slow. We'll get like right up close and personal with this combat. You see us shooting missiles at them. You know, with the support of our base. Oh god, we're about to lose a Corvette. Yeah, I'm gonna retreat. We're gonna emergency jump, and we lost the fucking Corvette anyway. So we're gonna emergency jump out of here. But we still lost the Corvette anyway, and then we don't have the ability to take down these guys, which means this frontier outpost is going to go down, which, at the end of the day, again, is also not that big of a deal. It does mean that our production of this stuff is going to go down. Our production of minerals and stuff is going to go down because we don't have access to those posts anymore, but we should really build those up real quick. That'll be our next task, and not gonna have that colony right away because we should deal with this situation right off the bat here, because this is gonna be an ongoing issue. Maybe we could do it with just the one Corvette here in a second. We're gonna lose the frontier outpost like any second now. Down it goes. Which again, like I said, we lost out on. They even killed one of my mining stations, but whoa, why do we have a second fleet? Oh, we were already building some stuff here. Okay, that's cool. Why don't you guys go meet up over there and then merge, and then repair, and then actually, I don't want to upgrade just yet. Let's just repair for now. And cool, now we have 143. That should be enough to tackle these pirates and hopefully tackle their base if we find it. Yeah, see, it's not here. And this is actually out of sensor range, so they could be there. Oh, what is this? No. Don't just stay there. You go over here. That's what I'm looking for. We got a time project over there. Where's our science ship? You're still sciencing? Good. Continue your sciencing. Really nothing doing at this early times. There's not a lot of goodness going on here. Research, monthly influence, biolab, naval capacity. The border range is what I really want, so let's go for that. And that'll maybe, nah, probably not, but it's still pretty nice to have the border range. And yeah, and cool. And science ship, you're not doing anything after this, so why don't you come over here and survey this system, then survey that system. I don't know why I'm pausing so much. I've kind of lost my my scope of things, of what I should be doing. And then let's put you guys in port if you're not already. Yeah, we're evading the hostile fleet. So let's take a look. Are these the pirates? Yep, that's the Dread Suns. Okay, so we're at 173 and 55. Let's do it. Let's engage in glorious battle. We were going to take out these fuckers finally, and you can survey this system, hopefully. You know what? Let's kill this first. Yeah. I'd rather them not have the defensive capabilities of that station. Excellent. Space torpedoes. Engineering facility 1. Plasma thruster. Let's get the plasma thrusters. Okay, now they can't even leave that system, but we're still going to... The smart thing to do here, actually, if I take a look, who's got the lowest health? Let's create a new fleet. You. Alright, you go home and repair. Everybody else go attack. We should be able to handle this, and these guys have mostly full health, so hopefully we don't lose another Corvette here. It looks like we might lose one anyway. Which is a shame, but, you know, shit happens. That's the price of doing business sometimes with space pirates. We did lose one. That's okay. Not the end of the world. We have unemployed pops here, huh? Okay, yeah, you are unemployed, aren't you? What do we need more right now? Probably minerals on this planet, so let's build a mining network. Do we have the technology for the... We should have the technology for... the mineral processing plant. Yeah, it's gonna cost some influence as well. That's fine. Oh, actually, you know what? Cancel that upgrade real quick, because I want to have enough to buy our stuff. And why don't you go over here and research this project, and then you can survey the system. What is this? Oh, that's our science ship. Okay, still nothing doing over here. This is unfortunately not a great start for us. We have to build a colony ship real quick. And then go over here, and then after we built this colony ship, we probably should not have a missing technology. Let's get the research rolls. Yeah, we got some progress on our things there. I guess I probably want to expand around here. So what I'm likely going to do is I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to build a wormhole station. Probably like here, I'd say. Which is going to cost us some stuff, and there's more debris. Where's this one? Okay, science ship. Go here, and then after that, go here. Might as well. I mean, the science ship is not doing anything at the present moment, unfortunately. We're making some money. And we have our colony ship, which means we can have access to this stuff again after we build this colony. I keep pausing because I'm now I'm used to it. Let's go here. Because now I'm used to it, but I shouldn't be. Okay, we've expanded our borders. You can come over here and build mining stations. Science ship, you can start surveying systems. We're losing money now, but that's mostly because we're making a colony. So, it's not that big of a deal. It's not the end of the world. And our science ship is going and doing his business. Meanwhile, the second fleet is growing. I'm going to actually continue building corvettes. I would like to get up to our naval capacity because we are surrounded actually on 3 sides. When did we... Oh my goodness, why do you hate me so much? Fanatical purifiers! Oh boy, that's not good. Fanatical purifiers view all alien life as a cosmic mistake and seek to purify the galaxy of its taint. They are... I got a great taint for you right here. They're unlikely to be amenable to diplomacy in any form. Great. Okay, well, in that case, I guess they're already hostile, so let's go ahead and get some extra influence generation. I wonder if influence affects... Now, that would be cool if your influence affected... stuff. Are we, what is our preference? Continental. Okay. Encounter in Mindara. I don't remember encountering the fanatical guys. Cool. Now, see, here's something that I actually really dislike about the game, is if I have to evade a hostile fleet, it'll cancel his previous orders. So if I've queued up a bunch of things, then my previous orders are canceled, which is just, like, really, really annoying. I don't like this. This guy's already got several worlds. Which is not good. Another encounter. And I do like to pause for this, because, yeah, okay, we've got these guys. And let's investigate these guys as well. Who are we fighting? Okay, cool. These are ancient mining drones, I assume? Whoa, whoa! That is the wrong fleet! God damn it. Alright, we got an emergency FTL jump. Get out. That is an error. That is an error if I've ever seen one. Let's get these guys together. Okay, now we can deal glorious battle against these folks. Ancient mining drones. Reports of deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves. Judging by the state of the processing equipment, the purpose is obvious enough. Mining. But who is it that tasked them is not immediately apparent. What is obvious is that no shipment of minerals has been retrieved from the system in hundreds, if not thousands of years. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch. So, we could do observation, or, let's take them apart, because we're right here anyway. So why don't you go over here and destroy them. The mining drones were destroyed in a heated battle with GORL vessel. As luck would have it, their energy cells are by far the sturdiest component within their construction, and some were recovered by our ships. The technology behind these cells is beyond us at present, but initial tests show quite capable of converting their output into energy credits. As the final energy cell bled out, the engineers handling the test noticed a dip in background radiation. It would appear that the drones are not silent, but have been sporadically broadcasting on unusual frequencies since we first encountered them, possibly ever since they were first deployed. It is unlikely that there is anyone left to receive these transmissions. At any rate, the drones could prove to be potent but limited source of energy. We will find and disable them efficiently enough. Drone bounty. Edict. We get an edict. Drone bounty. Instruct our fleets to salvage energy cells of defeated ancient mining drones. Oh, okay. I wonder if this counts. Alright, well, let's turn this on and then blow this up and see if we get stuff. We're at 1522, 1529. Situation log updated. Yeah, that did give us that, which is fine, because I can actually just turn this off now. Not spend any influence, and then bounce back home. And continue our exploration, except our science ship has not been doing anything. We unfortunately can't go here, because that's 452, and that is a lot for us to deal with currently. Space amoebas. Okay, well, let's do it. Let's research that. Because I would like to do stuff with space amoebas. That would be real nice. GORL Star, you can build us. I would like to build another colony ship, but you know what? We need the corvettes anyway, so let's spend all our minerals for that. Space Amoeba's nickname, now leveling popularized on GORL, are solitary animals when left to their own devices. All but the youngest specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent organisms dubbed flagella, seemingly spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. Initially assumed to be young space amoebas, the flagella do not seem to factor into any reproductive mechanics, each individual flagellum instead operating solely as a disconnected limb for its host amoeba. The flagella are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects in an impressive yet restricted range around the host, periodically returning to lodge inside the host's amoeba body for reprogramming. They are potential military applications of the graceful patterns of the circulation apparent in the flagella's movements. Also, I don't know if you guys want me to read these out loud. I mean, I've seen them, so I mean, I've read all these already, but it basically gives us +5 stuff. And yeah, go ahead and research that. It's 0. I should have read that. There are signs of an activity by an ancient precursor civilization. Alright, let's do it. So these guys are very, very scary to me. I would really like to find something over here to potentially have access to colonize. We recovered artifacts from ancient alien civilization on Menkar 1. Menkar the First! From what we have translated so far to the language, we have learned that these aliens call themselves the Eurasian Concordat. They were an interstellar power that held sway over this region of the galaxy a little over 1 million years ago. They appear to have been 6-limbed mammalians, and there are several references to some sort of plague called the Javorian Pox, which swept across their empire with devastating results, possibly leading to their extinction. Well, that's pretty fucking crazy, I'd say. So, now, we have extra credits, which would mean... And let's read this again. What do we got? By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this planet. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains a message. Could it be a distress responder? Cool. So let's actually build some stuff here. We do need to upgrade this, and we'll upgrade that, which pays for the other one, and vice versa, and all that. We're out of minerals now. An abandoned life pod was detected in close over to Menkar 2, is recovered in scorch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded. And preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. And the noble managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of his claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race. Oh, that's sad. Well, we gained some research off of it, which is, again, stored and will be used shortly. Is there another... There's another colonizable world here? Oh my goodness, would you look at that? There's a second one. Alright, that's pretty nice. That's a pretty nice start, to be honest. I did not realize that, and I don't know why these guys aren't together. Probably because they're not docked. So, enter orbit. So we've got new aliens, and they're over here. I do like to pause for this, because I like to see what their strength is, so I can have an idea of when I can tackle them. Okay, so why don't you come over here, survey this system, and then survey these ones. Our governor has increased his didgeridoo. These two, I straight up, like, can't go to them. Which is a real bummer. But we're gonna have border range when? Oh, right, we're investigating Theta aliens, so I have no idea. I didn't realize there were 2 colonizable worlds here. Oh, there's a fucking Gaia world here. Okay, that's fine, because that means that we really need to actually... this is the weaker one. These are only 459, so we really need to get up to force limit here and take these guys out. Probably ahead of building our second, because we already have that space. So I would say ahead of... We're gonna upgrade too. Ahead of building a second colony ship, immediately, we're going to focus on clearing out this system, because this has a Gaia world in it, which is amazing. And hopefully it's a big Gaia world. I think they have to be big. No, they're not. It's only 10. But still, like, it's a Gaia world. It's going to be 100% habitability. Crystalline entities. Report of extraordinary free-floating crystal-like objects observed in certain systems have been investigated. The ship-size objects, and they're slightly smaller, but equally crystal-like satellites, first appeared inert, but sudden shifts in their orientation relative to ships and the new energy signatures emerging from within the prisms indicate that they might be alive. Fascinating prospect, to be sure, but they should be approached with more caution. Cool. So we could do crystalline entity... Whoops, that went to that for some reason. Yeah, let's research it. Fuck it. Might as well. So we're getting up to force limit right now. We are then going to build a colony ship so that we can colonize that Gaia world. We already have borders here, so we don't actually need to colonize this right off the bat, even though it might be better overall. I would rather just... Yeah, it is better overall, probably. But I would rather just expand our borders northwards and kind of hem this guy in as much as possible. The crystalline entitized... Oh, fuck, this is like an essay. Let's say we could add the prismatic lens to my empire, which is 10% extra research, or the instantly survey. I would rather go for the prismatic lens. 10% extra research to physics is pretty nice. And that's the fanatic xenophile that's given us that, so that's pretty nice. I wonder how you guys are feeling about an alliance. 18. Friendly, and we could get 8 more. So they're -10 because of honor-bound warriors, and that is stopping us from being allies. Our ships are upgraded, and we're at max, so... this is as strong as it's going to get unless I go over force limit, so I actually think that I will. I am going to go over force limit by 1. It's not that big of a deal. It's only going to be a 2% increase in maintenance cost, and our maintenance is only 3.87, so like that'll probably bump it up to 4, maybe. Oh yeah, and there's another continental world there, so that's fantastic. And now that we've got our military mostly secured, we should be looking good overall, I'd say. We just need to... We just need to start expanding, mostly, is the main thing. Alright, 452. Let's go do battle. Let's go do glorious battle with these guys. We failed. Is you're indicating that they're none too pleased? Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. Now, hopefully, and we'll go down because there's nothing else happening here. We could take a look at this combat. We're shooting missiles at these guys. We're gonna lose a Corvette, unfortunately. It seems to always do damage to the top guys, which is nice. They have some kind of healing ability. Oh, so they do energy weapon damage. Interesting. Now, important to note, I do have auto-designed ships on, and I think, honestly, it's the best thing to do. Because, like, here's the thing. So, if I were to take a look at my Corvette, there are things that I could do to make this cheaper. For instance, I could take out the ion thrusters and replace it with that. Sometimes they give us secondary sensors, and then... you know, and it brings up the cost a little bit, but really, it's not the end of the world to have it like this. You do end up losing some credits, but it's really tedious to keep doing this. Now, I do update designs if I'm fighting a specific opponent, and maybe we'll see that in the future here, but I don't think that will be the case. And I'm actually going to send these ships before they go anywhere else. I'm going to send them over there just to check out if there are... enemies for us, and we actually did go down on force limit, so let's go ahead and build up a Corvette. Let me hold on, quickly respond to Nick. Yeah, I'm down. Cool. Excellent. Sorry, gonna be on the NLSS today, apparently. Haha. Okay, what do we got here? Continental World. Fantastic. So go ahead and return home and repair yourselves. We're actually getting pretty close to even needing a sector, and I don't know how long I've been recording. 28 minutes. Some time. We found an anomaly. I should read them. Atmospheric readings from Yalta 4 do not match. Okay, cool. And yes, that did increase our border range. I thought it did, because I saw it do stuff like that. Now, what do we have here? That's dense jungle and volcano. Can we take a quick look if we have dense jungle? We do have volcano and toxic kelp and volcano. So it would be pretty nice to get the volcano one. Edict cost is nice to have, but I think let's get the clearing the volcano tile blockers. And speaking of clearing tile blockers, yeah, we can't grow anymore here. So what are we looking at most necessary right now? Probably this. So let's clear that out, and then let's also build a colony ship. We're gonna start pumping these out now. After. Never mind. I was gonna say after we build up the force limit, but. That is not going to be the case, evidently. And then you need to survey there, because we know that there's nothing there. No, enemies there, rather. I would really love for you guys to rival or you guys to rival them. You have an embassy here. Yeah, I'm down. Sorry, I'm just talking to Nick here. Swirling shadows. Immense, ragged plains of shadows drift across Yalta 6's face. They're cast not by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged, or rather jointed, to allow for a small degree of air articulation, rather. Science Officer Lian Zhang is as yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna and possible purpose, if any. Cool. Wow, +6. That's really good. That is a really good research station over there. +6 is fantastic. In fact, it might be so fantastic, it might warrant a frontier outpost in the future. I would really love you guys to rival these fuckers. Can you guys rival someone? You've only rivaled me. Ugh. Alright, so we've got Soma and Pangea. I don't like the name of Soma, so let's name this one. Soma will instead be Gleda. Cool. And Pangea is fine. Pangea? I don't know how you're supposed to say it. Now, we really should probably build a wormhole station here. My only fear is that this is going to be in his borders eventually. But it probably would be best to actually get a frontier outpost here and secure our way out southwards. So, I actually, you know what? I think I'm going to do that. I think I am going to come over... Where should I put it? I'll put it here. Now, the reason I'm putting the wormhole station in a specific place, by the way, is because these are where different FTL types are going to come in. Like, if you have hyperdrive and there's a hyperlane, you're going to come in, like a hyperlane coming from here, wherever this unknown star system is, it's going to come, the ships are going to come in here. Generally, the AI does not pay attention to your wormhole station, so as long as there's not a direct path to it, in fact, I'm going to put it here instead. As long as there's not a direct path to the wormhole station, they're probably not going to kill it, because the AI is pretty fucking dumb. So it's pretty nice to set it up that way. So we're going to do that. We could actually, right now... Sorry, the video should have ended by now, but I have a couple more things I want to do. I would like to buy some minerals off you if it's not negative 1,000. It's not. Good. So, I have a shitload of money, so let's go ahead and... Come on. You won't even give us 100? Alright. Well, let's get to the whatever the negative 1,000 one is. It's that. So let's give you 200 credits. And we just have to get them to +1. So we get 99 credits. I mean 99 minerals for 221 credits. That's fine. And then let's go ahead and talk to you and see if we can get the same deal, if anything. No, he doesn't even want to give us 1 mineral. What about you? You think you're gonna do it? I'm gonna guess no. Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. Whatever. We got a quick 99 credits, which is nice. That'll get us closer to getting these colony ships out. I mean, we've got a couple opportunities here. We got another Gaia world here. We've got another continental world here. So, as soon as we survey them, we should be good to go. Again, that'll probably be our last target, even though it's not great. Borders are the most important right now, and we're gonna get this construction ship to just build that wormhole station right off the bat. So go ahead and put it here, right at the edge. And then I'm gonna want to build the frontier outpost there as well, because even though it's gonna cost us influence, it's gonna be good to secure a border here and hopefully stymie this guy from locking us in southwards. Which again costs some minerals, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world currently. And then we do actually need to get another wormhole station over here so we can explore that way. We've got some problems here in the early game. This certainly did not go as well as my other campaign in the early game, unfortunately. But hey, you know, it happens. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of this episode of Stellaris. We have colonized 2 worlds. We got Pangea and Gleda in the Bolthar system and the Enif system. We've got the GORL star here. We're surrounded by the Yanari Union and the Democratic Caribnar colonies. Why are you guys fanatical purifiers. Oh, you're so angry. We're inevitably going to go to war with these guys who have equivalent on all levels to us, which is nice. But and you guys are friendly as well, which is great. So I'm hoping that we can get to alliances with them. No, they're harmonious. They'll never be allies with us. These guys, I think we can, potentially. I don't know. I mean, we have room for 8 more opinion. But I don't know what else I can do to make that base go down. I assumed that the charismatic would do something. Xenophile diplomacy, yeah, it just adds to opinion, which doesn't add to alliances. Which is really, really quite unfortunate, but I really love to make an alliance with these guys so that we can have a little bit of protection against these dudes. I would like to, let me call them by their names. I would like to ally the Yanari to defend against the Carabinar, and meanwhile the Jabanids, there's no chance for them getting with us. It's unfortunate. But we're expanding. Anyway, I love you all, you beautiful people. Thanks for watching. This is Alpaca Patrol signing out. Peace, fools.